Hi guys, did it again. I need to just hit the record automatically. I think that would probably be better for everything. But anyway, so I forgot to record this. Of course I did. So a couple of things, guys, for those of you who are checking this later. First off, there is a vocabulary quiz tomorrow. It is open notes. And the reason it is open notes is number 15, by the way. Excuse me. The reason it is open notes is because Ms. Shriver felt that she did not put it up on the homework board soon enough. I felt that I kind of put it up midweek and I was afraid that maybe there wasn't enough time. So this will be open notes, but realize we're not going to keep doing that for everything. All right. Also, we're starting our writing unit. And so one of the things I need you to do is be thinking about what kind of dinosaur you want to write about, because that's what we're going to do. And no, you can't write about Emmy. That doesn't count. All right. So just be thinking, it doesn't matter. And by the way, you can write about, if you and a friend want to go together, you guys want to do the same thing, that's totally fine. Just realize that when you do the actual writing of the paper, you have to do your own writing. Okay, as long as you know that, you're great. All right, so what we're going to look at today is evaluating sources. And if you look down here, it says kind of crepe, kind of a funny way to think of it. And yes, it does look kind of like crap, sorry. But that's not what it means. All right, but hey, on the other hand, if you can remember it this way, hey, go for it. But here's what it means. When you are looking at sources, and by sources, what I mean is where you're looking to get information for the paper that you're writing. In our case, we're going to be looking at websites because if your library is like mine, it's closed. So we're going to be using websites. So here are the things that you need to look at when you're looking at a website. Currency. Currency means how recent is it? And you can usually find when a site has been updated down at the bottom of it, somewhere in small type. It'll usually say something like last updated on March, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, relevance is, does it have to do with what you're talking about? All right. Sometimes, we go off on clickbait and it's not really talking about what we need. So you need to make sure you don't want to waste your time on something you don't need. All right. Authority. That means the person who did the website. Usually you can find the author's name somewhere. Again, if you can't find it like in an article, go to the bottom of the page and usually it's there in the small type along with the currency. Does that person know what they're talking about? Are they just any old person? Or are they a doctor or something? Are they a professor at a university? Are they somebody who spent a lot of time studying this? Accuracy. Now, accuracy can be kind of tough. You have to know what you're talking about first. And if you're looking for information, you may or may not know what you're talking about. So accuracy is tough. But one of the ways to check is to compare it to other sites and say, do other places on the web say the same thing? If so, it's probably fairly accurate. And finally, the purpose. We know that not everything on the web is done just to benefit us. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's up there just to give good information, but sometimes it's up there to sell things, or sometimes it's up there just to be funny, or sometimes it's up there to make people scared of stuff. I mean, people put things up on the web for all kinds of reasons. For what we're doing with writing a paper, we want to know that they're putting it up for good information. Okay? Now, here's your assignment. There are two websites, dhmo.org and kleinbottle.com. What I want you to do is go to both sites. And then down your paper, I want you to list for both of them, currency, authority, accuracy, purpose. Now, the reason I checked off relevance is neither of them have anything to do with dinosaurs. So we're not going to worry about the relevance. This is just for practice. What I want you to do is see if you can find information. When were they both updated? Who is the person that wrote them, or at least who is the person who's in charge of the website? And again, you should be able to find that somewhere, maybe down at the bottom. Accuracy. Does it sound like this is accurate information to you? Again, you might want to Google some of that and see, are there other websites that say the same thing? If there aren't websites, or there's only one or two of them, maybe we want to be careful. And then finally, the purpose. Can you tell why they did it? Did they make up this? Was this website made to inform? Was it made to be funny? Was it made to sell stuff? Was it made to scare people? What was the purpose, do you think, of this? All right, and I just want you trying it, okay? All I'm going to do is grade on effort and whether or not you've actually done it, okay? So don't be worried if you're not too sure. It's going to be a little bit tricky, and I understand that. I'm going to put all this up on the website, up on RunWeb, so you can find it again, so you don't have to worry about writing this down. I will put it up for you. I would like it done by Friday. Okay, I think you could do it today. Honestly, it won't take you very long, maybe 20 minutes, maybe, probably less than that. For most people, it's probably going to be way less than that, maybe 10. But I would like it done by Friday. And guys, be careful. I've given you guys, and so have other teachers, I believe, have given you an awful lot of time and freedom to do things when you do them. And that's totally cool because, hey, we're all still figuring out how to do this. All right. But we've had 2 weeks now, and this will be the third week. So at this point, you should realize that this is real school. You should be working on this during the day. And yeah, it may take you several hours. Doesn't it take you several hours to do school? Yeah, it does. So you need to make sure that you're getting your stuff done, because if you keep putting it off, whether the teacher gives you zeros or not, you're going to end up having all this work that you have to do. Teachers have actually talked about, if it's possible, having people that weren't able to get everything done, having them come in over the summer, not as punishment, but just because you got to get stuff done. And it would be a whole lot easier to do it now. I mean, I think that's what I would rather do, but you decide. Okay. All right. Remember, if you have questions, comments, anything like that, you can text me or email me. Now, remember, I do have other classes, and I am going to be doing videos, either live or taped for other classes. So if you don't get an answer right away, don't be offended. Okay. I've got a lot I'm trying to do at one time here. All right, guys. Hope to hear from you soon.